Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm getting used to saying that. Um, huh. So 2024 is coming to an end, and this is a long due. Um, this whole video is gonna be a little personal, and yeah. If any of my exes are watching it, just don't. I know I'm not a big deal right now, but someday I will be, and I will come back to this video because that's how my life has worked. Every time I've said I'll come back here, I've come back and I visited the moments. Anyway, so another serious topic. So I want to have that serious energy surrounded me, but it's just not happening because it's me. Well, okay. So for context, I've been in a, let's say, 3-ish serious relationship, but the last one was the one where I was like, oh yeah, I think this is something I want to take further, which is not usually the case. Usually எனக்கு வந்து எப்படின்னா go with the flow. I know it's shitty. Only when you are about 25 you realize going with the flow. At least me, I realize going with the flow is not completely just letting everything happen. Going with the flow means you have certain plans, அந்தந்த பிளான் அந்தந்த மைல்ஸ்டோன் ரீச் ஆனால் அதுக்கு அடுத்த ஸ்டெப்புக்கு போகிறது தான் என்னை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் கோயிங் வித் த ஃப்ளோ. என்னெல்லாம் நடக்குதோ நடக்கட்டும்னு உட்கார்றது கிடையாது. இந்த ஃப்ளோவில் என்னோடய மைல்ஸ்டோன்ஸ் இதெல்லாம் இருக்குது, அது வரைக்கும் எப்படி ரீச் ஆனாலும் ஓகே அப்படிங்கிறது தான் கோயிங் வித் த ஃப்ளோ அக்கார்டிங் டு மீ ரைட் நவ். Okay, so I did put up a questionnaire kind of a thing on my Instagram story before I started filming this. So there are a few questions. இப்போ வந்து ஒரு கேமரா இருந்தால் தான் நானும் ஃபோன் பார்த்துட்டு அப்படியெல்லாம் படிச்சிருப்பேன். ஆனால் இல்லை, I basically remember those questions in my head and I will answer a few of them. Also, yeah, I got bangs recently. If you are watching, Instagramல தான் இங்கே வரவே முடியும். This is how I can look. Why did I do that? Why did I record that moment? But anyway, yeah, I have bangs. I'm 26 and I have bangs. And the best part, they suit me. Okay, this is another content. Anyway, yeah. So, I wanted to talk about getting cheated on in a relationship when you are 25. It sucked. It sucked so much, you guys. I want to be like that, the best friends கிட்டலாம் உட்காந்து ஸ்டெப் பை ஸ்டெப் சொல்லுவோம்ல, இதெல்லாம் நடந்துச்சு அந்த மாதிரி. ஆனால் அது வந்து I don't want to put like a lot of bad light on anyone else because at the end of the day they were my choice. எப்படி சொல்கிறது, this guy, my ex-boyfriend, I'm telling you, it was not like full of red flag, நான் இக்னோர் பண்ணலாம். I cannot say that because there is a certain level of efforts that will make me even consider someone. Talking stage தாண்டி to consider that, oh, maybe அந்த level போகிறதுக்கே there's a lot of effort someone has to put, and trust me, this guy did. All that to cheat on me is the saddest part according to me, because I'm saying nothing else was wrong, but a lot of things were wrong. Anna, it was somehow I was convinced to stay. But yeah, let's focus on what happened after you realize that, okay, this is it. Okay. Before that, I have something to read from my journal. If I start reading all this stuff for you girlsies, we all can do better in life. All right. But before that, I want to tell you that 2024 was a testament for me healing. I know the heal பண்றதுக்கு 6 years 10 years some people take. I move on pretty fast because before reading I'll tell you that, because if a relationship with a man is ending, that man is not my husband, that is not my future partner. So why am I sad? It ended because that person was not my future husband and it ended. That's it. As simple as that. Once you look at this perspective, any breakup would make sense to you. Of course, I did so much. It's all I statements. I did so much. I put in efforts. I thought it was long lasting. I thought this was the... Well, it's not, because it is about two people. Your I statements are not going to work for you. As simple as that. It is better to think that that person was not your partner and that is why it ended. That is enough. Why it ended, na enna panna. You didn't do anything. That person was not yours. It didn't happen. That's it. As simple as that. இது வந்து பிரேக்கப் முடிச்சு ஹீலிங் ஆன பிறகு நல்லா இருக்கும் சொல்கிறதுக்கு. ஆனால் if I was going through the breakup, like the recent one especially, if at that time I heard someone say shit like this, I would be pretty mad and upset, but it is the truth. Anyway, I want to read a little diary entry sort of a thing that will make sense and I will reflect on it for you all, okay? Last year, this time, I took life way too seriously. I also wanted to end it all. Trigger warning. Each thing was difficult. Getting up, functioning like a normal human, all that because of how attached I was to him. I acted so senseless. I begged him not to leave me just because of the trauma bond. That was my first adult relation. That's the word I've written. Relationship. It was easier to cry in college than crying in restrooms at workplace. Oh, the worst part of a breakup as an adult is work. Ellame marandattu, you have to be normal in your workplace, right? That's how you function. Yeah. College na easy irundadilla. Yeah. In the last 1 year, I changed a lot. I lost the one person I thought I want forever. The biggest mistake of my life is giving the guy a chance after he cheated. 3 weeks. Not reading lines of what he actually was, but it did feel nice until it lasted. Yeah, then I've konjama bitched about this person. I was just trying hard to find love. Right now, I have given up. Too much complication in terming a relationship or using words like love and commitment. This is all so different now from what it used to be when I was in school. It is not talk, attract, love and forever. It is talk, do, confusion about the situation and hope someone of the two people take this seriously. This is not what I thought love was all about. The uncertainty, the confusion, the unclear waves between two people. I really thought it would be two people who think they are perfect in each other's eyes and it never changes. Boy, was I wrong. That's my last entry. And this is also a reflection of what happened last year, right? And it just makes sense because 2023 October was the worst. That's the worst. And so there are certain questions that came up. One question was like, how did you find out? I know some people like literally find texts or, avanga ownave kandupidichirpanga that okay, this person is not being loyal to me. Abdina. Text. Some people have walked in on their partners and with someone else. My heart is breaking for them. But no, for me, my last partner's father called and said, this guy is not loyal to you. That was not even a long relationship. It was like a 1.5 year thing. But yeah, that's how I got to know. My ex-partner's father, sister called and said, don't trust this guy, this happened. And next comes, how are we processing this? I am very bad when I am attached to someone. I can throw people out if I am not attached, if they do littlest of something wrong. I cannot throw people out if I am emotionally attached to them for validation, for love, for everything. So I couldn't end it even though my own ex-boyfriend said, you will have to end this is not what you deserve. Like, it was a moment of weakness, whatever, man. Cheating is not justified. Like, it's just not justified according to me. And the only thing I never wanted was to be cheated on as an adult, but it happened. And While it happened, the first was denial, பயங்கர denial. இல்ல இல்ல, I am giving myself reasons to justify what that person did and trying to calm it down. And கொஞ்ச நாள் கேப் அந்த ஏதோ படத்துலலாம் வர மாதிரி ஒரு we will concentrate on careers for the next few years and then see if we can get back together. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. So that went for a while. And then it got blamed back on me. While I tried to say something, it backfired. And I was accused of not being loyal to someone who just had slept with someone else. Yeah. Lowest of low. Okay, I begged a guy who cheated on me, telling that I didn't cheat, number. Talk about manipulation, huh? Bitches, அப்படி இருந்தது. Yeah, so after a lot of denial, and I couldn't go no contact because I am someone who is just emotionally attached. So I couldn't do no contact. The other person had to go no contacts for us to not talk at all. And there was a point, I don't know which day or some day, you get over it on a random Saturday. Like, it just stops paining, it stops mattering. It just makes sense to you that, okay, this person maybe didn't have to be in my life and that is why they are not there now. It just makes sense out of nowhere. And all you have to do is hold on till that day comes. Trust me, that day comes and you just have to hang in there. I know if you're right now going through a heartbreak and you listen to someone saying just hang in there, been there, I've heard that. Okay, but that is what you're supposed to do. You just hang in there. Okay, first is that. And the second one is, how do you move on? The first thing is to forgive. I'm not someone who can do that easily. Okay, I'm not someone who can forgive. I hold grudges. I remember things. I try to forgive, but I can't forget. This is my deal. Okay? But I chose to forgive this person because if I don't forgive this person in my heart, நான் அவன்கிட்ட போய்ட்டு ஓகே நீ மன்னிச்சிட்டேன்லாம் நான் சொல்கிறது, அது நான் சொல்லலை. For my peace, for my sanity, I had to accept that this is this person. Yes, they did it. It's over. And do I want to tell in future another girl that it's okay, maybe give him a chance after he cheated on? No. If my best friend comes and tells me that this guy cheated on me, I want to continue the relationship, I will slap her on the face. But when it came to my own self, I didn't do that. It's a big mistake. I wanted to make it work. Like, it's sad. That's when you understand what the fuck trauma bonding is. You're so bloody bonded to this person. You've been so vulnerable to this person that your mind is so scared to let this person go in spite of being disrespected so much. And trust me, it is normal. When you go through all that, you do say that self-respect is not important because that person feels like is more important than your own self-respect. I hope when you reflect after some time, you're like, gee, why did you send that email why did you send that email saying that you are sorry and you want to get back with that person? Why did you ask a cheater to forgive you for not being loyal while you were loyal? All these fellows have this habit of blaming it on you so that they feel better. நான் மட்டும் இல்லை, அவளும் தான். Normal. It's so normal. All the friends that I've made right now have gotten cheated on from all this history. Common thing it boils down is them justifying it by saying, நீ இது பண்ணல, இதுவும் cheating தான், okay, at the end of the day. I'm like, bro, what happened to development? What happened to character arc? Nothing. No shit. So yeah, how did I move on? Was forgiving that person and accepting the reality two was I changed the environment. I had my best friend delete chats and photos. I couldn't do it. So the revisiting of chats, once that chat was gone, it was like a big block was adapedutha mari irundhathu saakadala, because this chat is telling me what that person could have been time and again. I'm going and reading, how did this person do, how did this person do this chat and voice messages and pictures are just reminding me how nice it was, so much that I was not able to focus on how bad it is right now. So delete the damn chat, delete the damn pictures, get rid of things. I did that phase because I have a few things that I still haven't gotten rid of, but those are things that I will keep until I find someone permanent, is what I say to myself. Mostly it's like na complete, I'm out of sight, out of mind behavior. So it's just been like a year or more than a year since my last breakup, and I've thrown out things. And when did that happen? Was like a month ago. It depends on how you're taking things. So yeah, getting rid of things helped. That was big, man. That was big. Thank you, Tara, if you're watching it. Apdi phone edutha fulla delete panta, 1.5 varsham chat patak apdi delete panta, and then she got rid of everything in the room and whatever was there. It was all thrown out. Like, I wanted to wait and I wanted to have a conversation with this person for the last time, clear it up and then get rid of things. But she was like, no, you will not. And then she helped me a lot. That one best friend who has it sorted in the head. So she was that for me. What else? I did think of going to therapy, but I did not, because I don't know, I really wanted to feel it and deal it with myself. So I didn't go for therapy for this specific reason. And then I let time do its own thing. I sat with it a lot of days. It is very weird for me to accept this, but I'm not saying the other person was all fine after. My ex-boyfriend also went through a lot after what he did. Like, life was not kind to both of us after that. But yeah, he got too much on his plates going on, losing relationships, losing friends, losing the image after all this came out to light. And I went and told my mom, obviously. So ammakta solliyachna idu paraga there's no, my last thread is my mom. I couldn't do anything na, I went to her. So yeah, she also was like, nope, not after this girly, அந்த மாதிரி தான் அவங்களும் behave பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தாங்க. But she didn't get the intensity of what was going on, because apparently when you grow up, cheating is pretty normal. Like, ஆமா இது எல்லாருக்கும் நடக்கும் அப்படிதான் சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தாங்க எங்கள் அம்மா. It is not new. She said something on the lines that, like, since marriage was invented, like marriageங்கிற ஒரு form of institution of living together இருக்கிறதுல இருந்து, அந்த காலத்துல இருந்து, this is also a thing. Apparently, guys, it is true. As I grow up, I do be hearing a lot of stories like this, and it is difficult to believe that whatever you read, whatever you watched in movies, whatever you think life is all about and it will become, is not all it will become. It is so messy. So yeah, that was it. And 2024 I started I was back in the dating game. I installed adukku vera or episode, okay, a whole episode on dating apps. We'll do that next will be that whenever I get time. So yeah, so there are a few things that there was a beautiful question. What would you tell to someone who got cheated on recently? 1, it's not your fault. 2, you are not less pretty, you are not less whatever the reason. And the question was, what I didn't have that person to go to the other person. Integrity, loyalty, honesty, இதெல்லாம் தான் உங்ககிட்ட இருக்கு, அவங்க கிட்ட இல்லை. That is why they went. Not your skin tone, not your body weight, not your character, not your personality, nothing. You do not get to blame yourself for another person who doesn't know to be loyal, who does not know what is integrity, who has different morals in life. You will not blame yourself. No, you will not ask why me. It's because of who they are as a person. That is it. That's it. A guy can talk about, second thing, a guy can talk about your future together. He can tell you how many babies you want. He can tell you that he will move mountains for you. He can tell you that he is the he is the guy, he will work for you. He really might be doing it. But if it is not his thing to be loyal in his past, trust it. Once a cheater, always a cheater is like a proverb that you need to learn. If it's in his history, it's gonna happen again. Stop telling you will be different while he is not getting any different anytime soon. I am sorry to break your little bubble, but if you're okay with the guy cheating on you because you love him so much, I have no words. Good for you. But if you do have something called self-respect, if you do respect your own self, if you think you add value to someone's life, and if you think you are worth someone's loyalty and attention because you are loyal and you have morals, find someone like that, or else just stay single. You don't need that person. You don't need another person's validation to do life in general. That is one thing. And the third thing I want to tell is, stop listening to their justifications. Stop listening to the other person's justification as to why they cheated on you. It doesn't matter. It's done. Whatever done is done. All the justifications can wait. It's sorted. It gets better. When it gets better, I don't know. For me, it got better in 6-7 months because of my realization. But it does get better. It changes. The fault is not on you is the biggest thing I learned. Like, if you are true to your heart, if you're true to your morals, if you know you never did anything wrong to your subconscious, the other person can call it wrong. For example, I had an ex-boyfriend who thought using dating apps is like a disgusting thing because that asshole didn't know how to use dating apps, or his view is not my problem. And the other realize panla, but yeah, the other person shaming you after the relationship ended doesn't matter. In 2-3 years, you're gonna be with someone who really matches your energy, who really is meant for you. And yeah, when something doesn't work out with a guy, that means that is not your husband, that is not your future partner, that is not the guy for you, and that is the only reason it did not work out. You do not get to blame yourself. Got it? Got it. இது வந்து ஜாலியான ஒரு கான்வர்சேஷனாக ஆரம்பிச்சு போகலாம் தான் நினச்சேன். It became a TED talk. But yeah, I feel so better. I don't remember what I did last year for New Year, but this year, I don't know what I will do, but I don't think I will even have time to think about this person who almost ruined my view on love. But it's back on, because I'll always be that lover girl who will trust on love because of how I love. Yeah. On that note, I have yapped on for a good almost 25 minutes. If you're listening till the end, it means you definitely got cheated on. Why else are you going to listen to me, huh? If you're already healed, high five. If you are on the way, you'll get there. It's gonna be beautiful after all these feelings surpass. And if you think a DM to me will help you with anything, I'm free. We could catch up. We could anything. Yeah? Alrighty. Tomorrow is a good day to, I am going to watch the sunrise tomorrow. I might vlog. I should vlog. I hope I vlog. Alrighty. See you and bye-bye. Subscribe, comment alla konjam. Okay, paathu pannidunga. Bye.